Folks, if I could have your attention, I'd like to call this meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Awesome. Eichelkraut.
Here.
Les.
Here.
Baxter.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
We have 4 present.
You all stand and join in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Baxter that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, January 20th, 2015, be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the City Clerk.
Is there a second to the motion?
Dale?
Eichelkraut? Any discussion, any suggested changes or corrections? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Is there anyone wishing to appear before the council tonight? Not, we'll move into Commissioner Eichelkraut's part of the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of January 30th, 2015, in the amount of $309,100.10 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Les, any discussion? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly expense report of February 3rd, 2015, showing expenses in the amount of $870,395.76 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Wayne?
I know, Mayor, not.
Okay, Commissioner Awesom's not here. There's nothing under his part of the agenda. Commissioner Les?
We had the report of the fire chief for the month of January. Number of bell alarms 3, number of still alarms 15, activated alarms 16, number of medic calls 215, number of transfers 51, mutual aid 1, number of patients 223. Total calls for January 301. Property loss was at $50,000, contents loss was at $25,100. Total loss for January $75,100. Total non-residents billed for medical services, 51. Moved by Commissioner Les that the report of Fire Chief Steve Haywood for the month of January 2015 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Les that a resolution authorizing the execution of a sales contract between the City of Ottawa and Fire Service Incorporated to purchase a new transfer ambulance, which has been on file for public inspection since January 20th, 2015, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Commissioner Les that a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between the City of Ottawa and Brand of Communications Incorporated for the city's warning sirens, which has been on file for public inspection since January 20th, 2015, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Commissioner Les that a resolution authorizing the execution of an affiliation agreement between the City of Ottawa and Illinois Valley Community College regarding EMS programs, which has been on file for public inspection since January 20th, 2015, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Les?
Nothing further at this time, Mayor.
Okay, Commissioner Baxter?
Moved by Commissioner Baxter that a resolution authorizing the execution of an audit agreement between the City of Ottawa and Clifton Larson Allen LLP regarding the NCAT audit be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Les, any discussion?
In previous years, we had the audit done by Rodenfeld and Lacus, but this firm does the other 2 providers, Horizon House and IVCH Hospital. So we thought it made sense to have them do the entire NCAP budget, and I think this contract shows for not to exceed $6,000 for the expense.
Okay. Any other comment? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Baxter?
Nothing else, Mayor.
Dave, you have anything for the council tonight?
Yes. I just wanted to announce that we have applied for and received an extension to the Ike grant, the buyout grant that we had for Central School. It was due to expire in March. We have an extension through November of 2016, and this is to continue environmental work that's going on there.
Great. Don, anything for the council?
I do not.
Christina?
I do not.
Okay. We'll move to the mayor's part. Oh, I had one thing to mention before we get going. We found out today that, once again, the Ottawa Visitor Center was recognized at the Illinois Governor's Conference on Tourism, receiving Best Advertising Campaign Award. So I guess that shows we do well under Republican governors as well as Democratic governors. Want to congratulate them. Okay.
We have the report of the police chief for the month of January. Squad car calls, 1,174. Arrest, 336. Prisoners, 1. Sent to state institutions, 3. Sent to the county jail, 12. And sent to juvenile probation, 5. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of police chief Brent A. Rolson for the month of January 2015 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the registrar for the month of January. There were 27 birth certificates issued and 46 death certificates. Certified copies were issued with fees totaling $2,840. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of registrar Shelley L. Monks for the month of January 2015 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? Roll call.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Parking Administration Department showing fines collected of $825 and $40 collected by CPI for the month of January 2015 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the building official for the month of January. There were 9 building permits issued with fees totaling $3,007. Total number of on-site building inspections, 34. There was 2 demolition permits for $125, 2 sign permits for $59, 1 fence permit for $50, 22 general contractor licenses for $2,200. We had, let's see here, 161 people renew their electrical licenses for $16,100. 2 new electrical licenses issued for $200. 5 electrical permits for $250. Total number of on-site electrical inspections, 17. 6 plumbing permits, which were included in the building permit fees. Total number of on-site building inspections, 16. And our ordinance enforcement officer did a total of 147 inspections, with a total of permits and licenses of 210, with fees collected of $21,991. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of building official Michael J. Sutphin for the month of January 2015 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Less, any discussion? Roll call.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Illinois Grape Growers and Vintners Association regarding the 2015 Ottawa Two Rivers and Wine and Jazz Festival, which has been on file for public inspection since January 20th, 2015, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? Roll call.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of agreements between the City of Ottawa and multiple wine and jazz festival vendors and authorizing the mayor to execute such agreements consistent with the budget be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion? We do this every year so that I can sign contracts for musicians and tents and all the things that are affiliated with the Two Rivers Wine and Jazz Fest, as long as it's basically consistent with the budget. The budget this year is roughly about $111,000 in revenues and expenses. Just jacked it up slightly from last year. We think with the addition of the craft brewers that should help sales somewhat. We're pretty conservative in that boost. Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of a maintenance agreement between the City of Ottawa and City Blue Technologies be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, this is for our big printer upstairs. Comments? Motions to place it on file? Roll call?
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Baxter.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution appointing Arnie Banstra, Jeff Broadbeck, Connie Brooks, Bill Karn, Scott Clinch, Ken Cozy, Michelle Fernandez, Steve Haywood, Kevin Lindeman, Judy McConville, Dave Noble, Boyd Palmer, Brent Rolson, Bob Schull, Mike Sutphin, Roger Schuler, and Bill Vogel, all to the Floodplain Management Commission. Terms to all expire February 2016, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion?
Yeah, it's Bill Karen's. There was an S at the end of it. Whatever the rest of the plan.
Okay. Do not know.
Any other comments? This is the floodplain commission that's been in existence for about 4 or 5 years now. The way the ordinance reads, their terms are for a year. We may want to take a look at that, maybe stagger them in the future. But any other comments at this point? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut?
Aye.
Less?
Aye.
Baxter?
Aye.
Mayor?
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing the execution of a memorandum of agreement for the acquisition of real estate from the Allen R. Rulon Living Trust for property located at 218 through 220 West Main Street be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Baxter, any discussion? This is a proposed or a memorandum of agreement with the Allen R. Rulon Living Trust for the purchase of 2 storefronts at 218 and 220 West Main Street for a sale price of $36,500. The reason we're doing this is the buildings were, we had some maintenance issues with them, and we notified the owner, who indicated to the city that he preferred to tear down the buildings and build a parking lot. The council doesn't believe that's in the best interest of the downtown to have more private parking lots, to lose building stock, to lose the assessed value that those buildings have, and it's really not consistent with our downtown redevelopment plans. So rather than let the buildings come down, we offered to purchase them. The price is 1/2 the appraised value, but the appraised value includes the lot behind, or part of the lot behind the buildings. What the city's acquiring is just the buildings, about 10 feet behind the buildings. And part of the agreement also is that the Rulon Trust will provide 4 parking spaces on their land at the back of the buildings with an easement across the remaining property from the alley, so that the future owners of the building will have access to the rear of the building. The idea is not for the city to own and manage them, but for us to acquire them and to get them redeveloped, keep them on the tax rolls, and to try to find somebody who will maintain them and maintain a business, or find a renter who will maintain a business in the buildings. One of the storefronts is currently occupied with a tenant, and the other one is empty. And if you go by, you'll see one of the windows plate glass windows is cracked, and that is partly because of the structural problem with the facade of the building, which we're very aware of and will need to repair. Any other comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut?
Aye.
Less?
Abstain.
Baxter?
Aye.
Mayor?
Aye.
You have anything else?
Nope.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that this council recess into closed session to discuss a matter of probable litigation.
Second. Commissioner Eichelkraut, roll call.
Eichelkraut?
Aye.
Less?
Aye.
Baxter?
Aye.
Mayor?
I expect this to be a very short executive session. We don't plan on taking any formal action when we come out of executive session, but anyone is welcome to stick around if they like.